Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're starting a new series on this channel that I'll be doing for several different things regarding One Piece and anime, and that is a tier list. And as you can see by the title of this video, today we'll be doing all of the One Piece arcs. Now I've seen other tier lists on YouTube be like 30 minutes long. I'm not going that deep into these arcs. Really what we'll be judging these by is how much I enjoyed them personally, not really by what was introduced and all these different character arcs and all of that. And of course that kind of ties into how I enjoy it, but I don't plan on diving super deep into them. It's just like, did I enjoy watching it? That's what we're going after here. So they're pretty much in order, and this includes filler because I kind of enjoy One Piece filler. So anyways, let's get started with Romance Dawn. This one's obviously iconic. It's the first ever little arc of One Piece, but really I wasn't really enjoying the show at this point, so I'm gonna put it C. I think the fight with Buggy was good. Oh, this is even the fight with Buggy. That's Orangetown, so Orangetown's gonna be C. Romance Dawn was what, 3 episodes before Buggy? What? I'm putting that in D. I mean, that's like 3 episodes. Syrup Village, never been a fan of Syrup Village. Kira was a decent villain, especially for how early on we are in the story, but it's not above Orangetown, so it's just going to be in D above Romance Dawn. Baratier was a pretty enjoyable arc. Don Krieg was almost annoying just because Luffy would punch him and then he'd just come up with a new weapon. So I'm torn between either high C or B. If it's going to be B, I think it'll be low B by the end of this. Arlong Park is when I really got hooked onto the show. I think this arc was very enjoyable. Part of what made me enjoy it was just we finally saw like some emotion, some sadness, and I think it's an A tier arc. Could be S. We might switch it around later. Logtown was okay. I don't have a lot to say about this. I think the fight with Smoker was cool. We got to see a Logia really for the first time, and there was a good moment there with it being the site where Roger was executed, so I'm going to put it behind Orangetown. Okay, we have a little filler arc with Buggy's crew. I think this is 1 episode when Buggy is just a short, tiny human. Pretty enjoyable episode. It's hard to compare this to literal arcs because it is like 1 episode, so it's just gonna be low D. I can't put it above Romance Dawn. Warship Island filler. In my opinion, this is a pretty decent filler, especially for how early on it is in the show. We got to see like the Sea Kings in this filler, so I think it's a C filler. Reverse Mountain, like there's some good moments, but it's just not amazing in my opinion. One of the reasons why I like filler so much is just because we see so much more character from the Straw Hats. Like there's a lot more jokes being said, and it's typically not as serious. Like they're not fighting Doflamingo and stuff in filler, so they're a lot less serious during fights and they're a lot more funny in my opinion. Whiskey Peak is also just going to be in this general area. Honestly, it's probably D behind Romance Dawn. My favorite moment here was Zoro versus 100 bounty hunters and then Zoro versus Luffy afterwards. We got Kobe and Helmeppo kind of training arc. I'm just going to put that F. I don't know that I necessarily enjoyed it. I didn't like these guys enough to really care too much about it, because at this point Helmeppo is still just an asshole. So Little Garden definitely is above for me. I really like Dory and Bragi and their story, so I think I'm going to put it right behind Orangetown. I feel like I'm putting Orangetown a lot higher than people normally do, but I actually did. That fight with Buggy was pretty cool. Drum Island enjoyability was okay. It's definitely above these areas. I think it's right behind Little Garden. I'm going to move Reverse Mountain down to D. Alabasta. One of the first big arc of the series, I would say. It's going up top. I really enjoyed Alabasta. I think it is ahead of Arlong Park in the A tier. All right, we have post Alabasta filler. I can't exactly remember what is in this. There's a part where they meet some guy with goats, and if that's this, it's going to be like right by Buggy. This filler we're just gonna put in D. It's something there. I can't exactly remember. A bunch of different filler arcs or islands mixed into like 3 episodes, so it's hard to tell. But I do remember this one. This is like Ruluka Island, where they go into the rainbow mist. I did enjoy this one. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't enjoy it more than Whiskey Peak though, so it's gonna be there. I'm gonna move this filler to F. Jaya, I feel like, is a lot underrated. I don't feel like people really rate it as high. We met Blackbeard there. We saw a lot of cool stuff. Got a lot of new information about the world in Jaya. So I think it's like a B tier arc, and it'll be bottom B for sure. Skypiea, same way. People talk about skipping Skypiea. What are you on about? Skypiea is good. And there's so much in Skypiea. Like, even though Skypiea was disconnected from the world, it had nothing to do really with the world government or anything. There's still stuff there that pertains to the story, and like, you know, the poneglyph or Roger's note. Maybe it wasn't Poneglyph. Maybe it's just Roger's note. I enjoyed it. Enel was a great villain. One of the best villains up until this point, if not the best, behind Crocodile. It's going to go above Jaya for me. G8 filler. This will be the highest filler in the tier list. But G8 filler, top tier filler. I'm not going to lie. It's going in an A tier. Long Ring Longland, probably my least favorite canon arc. Oh, I say that, but long arc. This is like 20 plus episodes. These other ones are short. I don't count those as long arcs. Ocean's Dream. This is going to be in B. This is a filler arc, but it is very good. Like, the storyline behind this arc is very good, and it'd be cool to see like something in a full arc around that. Like, I could have watched an entire 30 plus episode arc of Ocean's Dream. Foxy's Return. This is one episode again, or it's going to be at the bottom. It's going to be trash. Get in trash. Water 7. S tier arc. Indy's Lobby, S tier arc. Nothing I got to say here. These are super enjoyable arcs. Very, very, very enjoyable. Post Indy's Lobby. Post Indy's Lobby is okay. It's just short. We do meet Garp. I'd put it above that. I'd put it above Logtown and right behind Drub Island. We got this arc with Donna Chino, where the Straw Hats lose the Jolly Roger. This one was okay. This is an okay filler arc. I'm not mad about this arc. I want it above Syrup Village and Romance Dawn, but I'm thinking I put Whiskey Peak too low. Whiskey Peak should be second, should be above top of the D tier. Chopper Man filler, I don't know, that's forgettable. Thriller Bark, another one that I just really liked. I really liked Thriller Bark. I think it's not up here with Skypiea and Jaya, so it'll be top of the C tier. Spot Island was an okay filler arc. Once again, it's just not above all of these others, so it's just gonna be bottom D. Baba Odie, I'm gonna put an A. Amazon Lily, not my favorite, but it is above several of these, so it'll be right behind Thriller Bark. Impel Down, on my enjoyability scale, it was very high. Top A tier high. Little East Blue filler. Out of all the fillers, one of my least favorite. It's going super trash. Marineford Peak Fiction. Great war arc. Post-war is okay. It was actually very interesting to learn about Luffy some more. I'm just going to put it B. It could be interchangeable with Thriller Bark and Amazon Lily. I'm going to say that, though. Return to Sabaody. It was cool seeing the Strides come back, but there wasn't a bunch of substance here that just made it super enjoyable. And it's actually going to go pretty low, to be honest with you. It's going to go down here. Fishman Island. This arc was a struggle for me to watch. Like, the first time I really just struggled watching an arc. It's in D. I'm sorry. I just did not enjoy Fishman Island. You got the movie filler, I think. Yeah, no, let's just go in an F. The movie fillers just aren't good. Punk Hazard, okay. It was okay. That's all it was. Okay. Here we go. Middle of D tier. Caesar arc. That one actually wasn't bad. It's a filler arc. It's just going to be top of F. Dressrosa, very, very long, but is a top tier arc, to be honest. You got this Mine filler arc. Once again, it's okay. It might be top of F. It could be in D as well. Zoe. Honestly, Zoe was pretty enjoyable. Definitely a good change of pace to have that in the middle of Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island, because those are two long arcs, and Zoe being short kind of helped it out. Is it B tier? Yeah, it's B tier. It's above Thriller Bark. And it's probably above Post-War and Ocean's Dream. And probably above Jaya. Yeah, right behind Skypiea, I'll put Zoe. You got this rookie filler. This is like 2 episodes. The Strides go looking for some food, I think. I'm not going to put it ahead of an entire Fishman Island arc. Whole Cake Island, pretty good. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, but I mean, all of One Piece is good. You can't watch that many episodes and think it's bad. I did kind of struggle getting through it, but just because it was the pacing was rough and it was rough. I'm gonna put it behind Dressrosa. And I'm thinking I'm gonna move Impel Down up. The Reverie. This is like 5 episodes. I can't really put it above any major arcs. We'll put it right below Punk Hazard and D. Wano is gonna go in S for me. You got movie filler again. It's going in the bottom. Uta's Past filler. It was okay. It's gonna be right here in the middle of F. That's my One Piece arc tier list. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and let me know what tier list you want to see next, because I'm thinking about doing characters. We'll see.